This story revolves around a game called Fears to Fathom, specifically Norwood Hitchike. For those of you who don't know, Fears to Fathom is an episodic psychological horror game where each episode unveils a short horror story narrated by the ones who survive. I stole that right off the Steam description. The game starts off by putting you, Holly Gardner, a 19-year-old, driving in the middle of the night after a gaming convention because you couldn't afford a plane ticket. So you decided to take the long way, which landed you in a very ominous road. After driving for some while, your car signals it needs some gas, so you stop at the gas station, the Norwood Gas Station Automotive Fuel, which is a long name, just call it like a 7-Eleven or something. Upon entering this gas station, you meet a cast of people like the guy that's just standing there, and the cashier who's telling stories about how people go missing on the bridge up ahead. That's not creepy at all, sir. He also mentions how the locals say that there's a monster that tears people up, and then just hangs them up on the trees. So like, what? That's a cool story, but could I get some gas now? Right as you're about to leave, the cashier stops you for one last thing, and they say, hey, don't pick up any strange woman that's on the roads because they're probably either murdered or in a car accident. Regardless, they're trying to kill you. Luckily, after that, you manage to leave before they tell you another story. Ah, thank God I got out of there, man. That guy was creepy. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a message. Oh man, my mom wants me to get some dog food. Hey man, I'm back. Once you get the dog food and pump the gas into your car, you can finally leave. But be careful, because if you don't look both ways, you'll actually end up in a car accident where you can die. I'm just glad we got out of there. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens. Progressing further into the game, you actually end up in the bridge where people go missing, apparently. We're the most chilling, the most terrifying, the most bone-breaking, earth-shattering, toe-curling. The radio starts playing some static, and that's about it. Driving some more, and you end up in this weird abandoned place, which has two conveniently placed logs right in front of your path. Getting out of your car to try to move them only makes it break down for some reason. Not really liking the vibes going on here. Making it so that you have to hitch a hike from the gas station guy that was with you earlier. So they pick you up and drive you to the nearby motel, while also being very cryptic and saying things like, you don't bother them and you don't be bothered. Bother who exactly? I don't know. They didn't say. Once you're at the motel, you check in and you tell them, hey man, my car got stuck, could you go get it? And they're like, yeah, sure, we offer roadside assistance, don't know how you knew that, but sure. You're given the key to your room, so you check out the place, where they're playing a very old Superman cartoon. I have no idea if I can show this or not. And as a normal person, you just want to check out the bathroom, right? So like, you go over and, oh my... Yeah, there's a man in there for some reason. They're really weird about it, but they're just the cleaning guy. So we get our bags and we head to bed, and our anxiety starts kicking in, so we're like, hey man, you know what would really calm this anxiety? Some coffee. So there's actually a coffee machine outside, so you go check it out, and like, it's free. I don't really know why it's free, you know, like, not sure you should be drinking free coffee in the middle of nowhere, but I'm no genius. Ah, sweet, free candy. Hey man, I don't think you should eat that. It's literally just here in the middle of nowhere. You don't know where it was. You don't know what's in it. Hey man, it's free candy, so I'm not complaining. You were sedated. Yep. And instead of looking for help, you decide to sleep it off like any normal person would. Following these events, you are waken up by a man knocking on your door around like 3:20 a.m., which is not something you want to wake up as after being sedated. Now, I must admit, in my first playthrough, I was actually really scared of opening the door, because you get jump scared in Home Alone, so like I thought, I'm gonna get jump scared here too. I'm gonna go hide in the closet. What could go wrong? A lot of things could go wrong. Opening the door, you see the manager who's telling you to keep down the noise. We know who's making the noise now. You tell them about the coffee drugs and you lead them over to the vending machine, which appeared to no clip out of reality because it's just not there. The manager, sounding kind of worried, was like, hey man, just go to your room, alright, I'll take care of this. I don't know, take these pills of relief. And like, you were just sedated, so you were like, hey, yeah man, let's get some more. You go back to sleep, only to see someone knocking on your door again, who's asking for help a lot. They're like, hey man, can I come in? I just really need to go in, like I need help. Like, not saying anything specific. So like I wouldn't trust this man either. Like, would you trust this man? Would you let this man inside your house? This guy, right here. Would you let him inside your house? If you refuse to answer, they start like punching your door or hitting it with their face. You can never be too sure at this point. Your first instinct is to hide in the closet, but from previous experience, you might not want to go there anymore. Luckily, there's no one in it, but like if there was, that would be... The guy finally breaks into your room only to have the manager, who punches him in the face and saves the day. He tells you not to get the cops involved because it might damage the motel's reputation, which I'm pretty sure... I mean, I don't even think they can have that motel there. I don't know where I saw it, but I'm pretty sure they're not able to. But finally, Tommy, the guy who was getting your car before, arrives and you set off into the sunset. or the sunrise, because you did just like wake up. And that was the story of the 40 minutes to complete game, Fears to Fathom Norwood Hitchike. I'm not joking, this game took me 5 hours to complete. Like, it kept crashing into trees, and I kept crashing into other cars, and people kept crashing into me. My computer turned off in the middle of recording, like it just turned off. I don't know why, and I had to like go through the second act of the game again. And at one point, I even missed the gas station entirely. On my first playthrough, I missed the gas station entirely, and I walked for like an hour straight. Like, I'm not joking, I wish this was a joke. Yeah, no, that tree is different. I must be playing the game right.